What's up guys, this is your boy, the Average here back with another video for Injustice 2 Mobile, and the new character is up and running in Injustice 2 Mobile. So they have given Girl of Steel, Supergirl is going to be a new gold character, which kind of gives the room for Legendary Flash to become a new character as well, and next Solar Raid boss. So they have delayed the Solar Raid. The Solar Raid is not active, which kind of indicates that a new Solar Raid is going to come into the picture. And today is 14th of June, and the new Solar Raid is probably going to come today as well. Let's hope maybe another Solar Raid might come, but in this video let's look at the official gameplay reveal as well as the statistics for Girl of Steel Supergirl, and they have released the official stats as well. I'm a bit late to this video, so I do have that official documentation, I would say, the stats that are there that they release. But let's get started with the gameplay and understand the mechanics of Girl of Steel Supergirl and what we can expect. So let's get the party started.
Greetings, heroes. Girl of Steel Supergirl, based off of DC's new film The Flash, is coming to Injustice 2 Mobile. Here's an exclusive look at the newest gold support hero. Girl of Steel's Supergirl's powers are derived from the yellow sun. When she or her teammates spend power, she fuels up with solar energy.
So this is a good thing that I hear right off the bat, that when she and her teammates spend power or fill power, I think he said spend power, you're gonna fill up with solar energy. So solar energy kind of looks like similar to what we have for the crisis energy, and this is a mechanism that I felt should have been used for multiple other characters as well, because it just adds another dimension to the gameplay. So having the solar energy looks good, and let's look at that. And what's been mentioned here is for teammates, which means it's gonna be a support character for all teammates, which is a good thing, not only specific character for the teammates, which could be specific to Supergirl here. Let's look at the further parts of the gameplay.
And uses it to protect and heal her teammates. Draining or stealing Supergirl's power backfires on her opponents because it helps boost her solar energy levels.
So solar energy, it's showing here as a level, but it's not showing in the power bar itself like what happens in crisis energy. So that's an interesting thing. But if we just see that highlight in the specials while the special is getting used, it looks similar to what we have for crisis energy. That's an interesting mechanism that they have it here and not in the bar. It should have been in the bar. It's easier to understand, but maybe that's thinking something different. Let's look into the gameplay.
When Supergirl's solar energy is full, she can enhance her specials at no extra cost with solar might. Her enhanced...
So when solar energy is at a high level, so as you can see here, the solar energy has stacked to 5, and then at no extra cost the special can be enhanced, which is a good thing. That's why I think that makes sense, which is why they have not added it into the power bar. Interesting concept.
Superhuman specials leave her opponents blind and burned.
Right, so while you're enhancing using the solar energy, you're gonna inflict either burn or blind, which is a good thing because burn would reduce the defense, blind would in fact put the chance on the opponent to miss. So that's a good thing that's getting added. So this is the special properties till now from what we can see from the gameplay reveal.
Opponents blind and burned. Also, when Supergirl gains enough solar energy, she can create a solar shield that prevents and dispels negative effects from slowing her down, giving her teammates...
So this is a good thing. So when enough solar energy is there, it gets converted into a shield. So it's a good thing that it's actually acting as offense as well as defense, because it's acting as offense because when you have enough solar energy, you're able to enhance the special abilities, which means it's an offensive part. And interesting to see if this kind of works with King of Atlantis Aquaman as well, because if it works, King of Atlantis Aquaman enhanced special ability 3, will it work on that percentage health damage is the question. So that's something that we can check out once the character is live in the game. Let's look at the further parts of the gameplay. The shield looks good because it's the defensive part.
Huge advantage against characters that excel at casting debuffs. Her teammates also benefit from the solar shield, giving them extra protections against their foe. Supergirl uses her iconic ice breath to stop...
That's nice, guys. That's nice though. So it's really a good support character till now that I'm seeing from the definitions that they're giving. So it's definitely a good support character.
Stop enemies in their tracks and prevent them from moving. By activating her Kryptonian,
it prevents movement as well, which means it's having an effect of, I think it's called Chain of Zatanna, where the damage is increased but movement gets disabled. Movement disabled is also there in, I think, Flora Poison Ivy's SP2 or Entangling Poison Ivy's SP2, where movement disabled is there. And movement disabled is a good thing, but if you're doing a lot of combo interruptions, it will not help a lot in the gameplay's perspective. But it's a good thing to have, is what I would say.
Flip, Supergirl can launch her opponent into the air and drain their power. Her third special, Super Somersault, boosts her power generation for a limited time.
Right, so it has power drain as well with one of the specials. It also has power boost with the third special. The third special looks pretty cool, to be honest, but I don't think it can be used for continuous
blasting her opponent with heat. As the last daughter of Krypton, Supergirl possesses all of Superman's powers, including flight.
I think one way you can use continuous specials is if you do that ice special and you inflict movement disable, and then you do an SP3. You can do continuous SP3 with the puppet of Zatanna as well, because you would have infinite power. You can enhance the damage with burn as well as, blind. So a lot of things going for it, and I think it's gonna play that optimal role as a somewhat of a damage dealer, but not that great of a damage dealer, but definitely a good support character, which is what they're targeting also at this point of time. And finally, I think this is the
she activates her super move, Solar Power.
So super move is fine. I think that's okay. So super move is gonna stay the same, and from the basics standpoint as well, the basics look a bit different. So that's gonna be interesting.
And takes her victim for a trip around the sun. After capture
here, let's go back. And let's look at the stats here. So we have the stats here. Let's zoom it up a bit. So this is the passive one, which is called energy absorption. Supergirl accumulates solar energy from any power spent by her team or drained and stolen by the opponents, and also heals herself and her teammates. Healing is a good thing, so it's really a good support character, guys. I really feel it's a good support character. Plus 2.5 solar energy each time power spent by teammates or drained by the opponent. Stacks up to 10. So you can have maximum 10 solar energy, 5% of the maximum health for Supergirl and teammates. That's a good healing also. 5% is definitely good. So you can literally use this character to heal and, like block damages from taking place. It has a lot of things, guys. It has a lot of things. Let's look at passive 2 here, which is called Solar Might. Supergirl enhances abilities with solar energy equal to the base power cost. These specials apply burn and blind in opponents. Each spent solar energy increases Supergirl and her teammate damage. So the gameplay here, ideally, with this solar concept that's coming in, solar energy concept that's coming in, is you would do 2 or 3 specials without doing an enhancement, and then you do an enhancement, again do 2-3 specials, and again do an enhancement. So it should be a repetitive cycle, because that's going to help you to increase the damage that you're doing. So let's look at what it does also. Plus 30% team's damage per each solar energy spent stacks up to 400%. That's going to be an awful lot of damage, guys. Plus 30% team's damage for each solar energy spent. Solar energy can be spent by teammates as well. I think solar energy can be spent by teammates as well, hopefully. Let's see. And either ways, 400% stack is a huge stack, guys. It's a huge stack, and that's going to increase the damage of Heartbreaker, Harley Quinn, Raven, Brainiac, you name it. Brainiac enhancing with lethal, again with any legendary character. So a lot of enhancements is going to take place. It's definitely a really good passive, and it applies across all teammates, which is again another beneficial thing. Passive 3 is Kryptonian Defender. When Supergirl gains a particular amount of solar energy, she creates a solar shield which protects her and teammates from negative effects. Again, a very, very good thing that this is there. A great passive to be there. Special 1 is the Ice Breath with the movement disabled. We covered that. And Special 2 is going to drain power. Special 3 is going to have power boost. So all of these have some decent potential as a damage dealer as well as a semi damage dealer, I would say, and semi damage dealer as well as a defensive character. So it's an optimal character. It's a very balanced character is what I would say. Looks good, and the good thing is it's a gold character, but it's might, and Champions Arena doesn't have often might, as the characters rewards, the shard rewards that you get. So in a way, like if you have good amount of might shards, it's going to be helpful for you because you're going to be able to convert it and 7-star it immediately once you unlock it. So it's a good thing. This is a really really good character that is going to come into Injustice Mobile. As far as the theoretical aspect is concerned, let's see if they don't screw it up. It's going to be great as well. So anyways guys, excited for this new update. Hopefully a legendary character would come into the picture in the form of the new solo raid, expecting it to be Flash, and we're gonna see something else as well. So thanks for watching this video guys. Hit the like button, the subscribe button if you haven't done already. This is your boy, the Average Gamer 90 over here signing off. You guys take care, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace.